So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about halfway through the month of February, a month widely referred to as the season of love. A word where no matter the generation, the very definition is forever changing. And not just solely person to person, but even within ourselves as time passes. With us currently in an era profoundly known for its technological advancements, one might wonder, how far did we advance in the language of love? And that's exactly what we'll attempt to answer today. With our special guest, my best friend, one of your anchor hosts, the infamous Melissa. So grab a loved one. Heck, tell a friend to pull up and complain about a loved one they lost. All the smoke is welcome here in the hot corner. See, you getting ready to bring some heat to the hot corner?
And that's why you don't let your best friend interview you.
El fuego. Oh, man. All right, so first, welcome to the hot corner. First and foremost, how you doing lately?
I am tired lately, but that's life.
Okay, well, I'm glad we got you here anyway. It really is a pleasure because I know you for so long. And I know you're going to keep it real with the people. So who better to have one to the segment? And you've seen a lot of things and been through even more. But you always kept it 100. All the way 100. I mean like Tiffany Haddish 100.
Don't know no way to be any different.
Okay, so that's all I need you to do today. Think you can do that for us?
Of course.
Right. So before we dive into the first question, I wanted to lay out a little fun fact, if you don't mind. Here we go. That being, as cited on census.gov back in December of 2020, the rates of both marriages and divorces have declined within the U.S. over the last 10 years, with divorce actually being the lower rate of the two. Thus meaning people have perhaps been more involved and more selective in picking their life partners, I would say. Or just choosing not to tie the knot at all, so to speak.
Or maybe being more open with their sexual experiences so they don't have to get a divorce.
For a little longer. You know, maybe they're doing a lot of entanglements. So, all right, you ready for a hard question?
Sure.
All right. First question. Are you single?
Yeah.
So now that leads me to my next question, fellas. Ladies too.
No.
All right, so can you say honestly that you've experienced love before?
Quite a few times.
Okay. With that being said, you're qualified to answer this. If you could tell the people out there 3 signs that tell you that you're in love. I know this changes from person to person, maybe as time goes on as well, but what would you say today?
Well, personally, I think love is a bit of a choice. So with that being stated, then you have consistency, the need to be around the person, the ability to be around that person more than normal. Communication, someone that you can talk to about anything, almost like a best friend that you wish to have more with. Unlike this, because this is my best friend and I don't want anything more with.
Hey, love comes in many forms. We're not just talking about relationship love. We're talking about any kind of love.
And I guess undeniable chemistry. Something that you have with someone that is palpable, unexplainable, and that's just raw between you and that one person.
That's actually not that bad. I like that you said that. A lot of people don't think about it that way. It's a real detail about communication between 2 human beings that we want to look for. With that being said, tell me what's the most scariest thing about love to you?
Well, if you truly love someone, that means you're opening your heart up. So it's almost like, I work in analogies, so sue me. If you think about your body and you allow a German, what's going to happen? Is it going to be positive or negative in that response? Are you going to be able to flush it out fast enough before you get hurt? It's kind of like one of those situations.
All right.
It's when you let someone in love, you pretty much let someone in to either make you very happy or very sad.
So the most scariest thing would just be the fact of the unknown?
Or the inability to make the control in that. And I'm a bit of a control freak.
I think we all have a little bit of that in us somewhere. Some more than others, a little, admittedly so.
Yeah, just because you don't want to admit it to yourself, don't mean that you're not one.
You know, I thought about that question myself a little bit, and I thought that the best answer that I can come up with would be in that the fact that it's beautiful. And the fact that having and knowing that something is beautiful is knowing that it won't last forever. And that's kind of the scary part, knowing that you won't or possibly won't have this love forever. If you had a daughter, sibling, protege, and they come to you for the first time, Melissa, I think I'm in love. Obviously, they're very young. What would be the first thing you tell them?
Age.
Can you elaborate?
What age are they? I'm asking.
Oh, let's say something where it would sound reasonable. Let's say 16.
Run. Wow.
Damn!
No, at 16, and I didn't like when someone tried to make it seem like it was puppy love for me, to be perfectly honest, and to be a little more upfront. The most palpable love I've ever had was when I was 16. So I guess make sure that that person understood how to communicate and how important that is. How important it is to be honest and open, but also know how to read the next person, which is also important. Not to go too far, but also know how to express yourself to the other one. Because if you're not able to, you can destroy something before it even starts.
All right, so curveball in there. Let's switch it up for you. What if they told you, same age, they're falling in love for the first time with a passion, fall in love with an activity of sort, like a sport?
And I'll support them in it. One of the things that I say derailed my life is the fact that my passions weren't supported at a younger age. I would support theirs. Be there for them. Push them towards it. Because if you feel like you found something that you love, a passion, definitely, you should fight for it. Because that could be your future.
All right, fair enough. We got a little time left, so I thought I can get this in here. I run the show, so of course we got a little time left. All right.
I don't know about running it, but okay.
Can you give me the perfect example of maybe a celebrity couple, whether off screen or on screen, that you kind of idolize as far as marriage or just an overall relationship?
I had one, but entanglements.
The more you know. Maybe you like that.
Well, no. No, I do give them respect in the sense that they do communicate. Will and Jada do have that, and a lot of people don't respect it. Even after the entanglement situation came out, everyone ignored the fact that Will said multiple times that, we were separated.
Yeah, he sure did.
So,
that's what people not getting all the facts.
So they going hard on him, like, oh my God, you see how depressed he was? My nigga was angry. But that's beside the point. That everybody's in their business. Other than that, I guess famous.
Now, it could be on screen or off screen. It could be a fake couple or a real couple.
A fake couple or a real couple. Okay, then I guess it would probably be Marshall and Lily from How I Met Your Mother.
Interesting. Why?
I would want my best friend to be my lover as well. You have to be able to be that close to someone to have a successful relationship. But that's just my idea.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. So I want to thank you for coming out today, Val. That's the best spread COVID-5. We got to be safe out here. So that'll do it for today's segment of MZN's The Hot Corner. I want to thank Melissa for joining the cypher today, as well as you guys. I can't thank you enough. Again, feel free to comment after the video. And please, subscribe. I can't stress that enough. Continue to enjoy the content we're putting up. And from the entire cast here at MZN, we appreciate you for tuning in. Have a blessed new year. And be sure to keep yourselves and each other safe at all times. And as always, remember to stay gracious, observant, lit, and determined. In other words, stay gold. Catch you next time.